over 100 baskets of fish. Or fish farming. I say.
Obi o si dan ne ye kan na de ono ye na fuo nso ye ka se VR for ka che se onye fuo ni free o.
But when come man, so many Dr. Richard Samuel, a physician specialist, many nutrition on the possible health implications of whatever it is that is going on Volta region or T region, parts of the eastern region, parts of the Greater Accra region, and parts of the northern region. Dr. Sam, you Muhammad Akwa a year per one Benjamin Diniso.
Yo, wait a minute, so.
Dr. Sam, the young way and Tiabakwa Nya has got to do with a year more Nina Bio, there was a mortuary, it's as in Shunko Fa Hono, Emma a year a funu, no more mortuary Honina, and Shunu, Edwin and Monsieur. Talk about me, Patron, but see the possible health implications of a year the Akoswo. With regards to the spillage of the water to Timamufua Omuwa around that particular area. Wadarama.
Okay, wait a minute, I was here. Needing kind, but the incheck a sebema ye would see for ne panelists are almost ho eboduma kese way so. After so, send your wedding can young far a yako, some kese pan so fama a year. You know more these regions are almost experiencing BBC. I feel no. About question is no. Send your work no. Flood ya debia. CCA health implications it's much more greater than even what we see. And I send ya it's because send ya kano send ya holding kind no. Sebe mortuary who you nisanya mani no. Water body ya debia ya coupon share that boy say any coaching and I say ni use should be something that is very how do you call it? Except that's any sense you can be now the moments are floods me at the bemuno a washy waste products and I feel so yama be who here at the kubun no a balance I had complications at the benepediano a very much more greater for the likes and I say and I said yeah can't no yeah sure even in the state of Maimuha where a country whereby there's a cholera we have a history of cholera, your history of typhoid fever, your history of malaria, your history of dysentery, in a case of flood in Ebano, it has a greater chance of increasing all these diseases. And even outside now, so it's very very serious because already Nankasano, cholera outbreak is something that although say abrasive is here, but it doesn't interest any ho. That's all. After so malaria, so every now and then there malaria. We are still trying to fight malaria. We are still trying to fight diarrhea. We are still trying to fight dysentery in all these areas. You see, the outbreak of this flood will increase or has a potency of increasing all these diseases are already nakasana yebre or mining dada. These are some of the things that can cause. This is in the Uncle Sefah, I say my boy are in this one. They break malaria, typhoid fever. For the past 2 weeks, Dr. Even for the past 2 weeks, in most of the greater clinics, we are experiencing people who are coming with typhoid fever, which is surging, but it's something that's research it is not even on the rise, but it is increasing. For example, some of the places I made say for the past a week or two, we've been seeing people come a lot with this type of fever, which is actually surging in this country. To be some that is one of the implications. Now these are some of these are just a few. To me they one manifestation, but because this water bodies and flood a wash in waste, a wash chemicals, a wash assassin, a sun wash a year, Sabi Ejanine Biane, it washes them into the water bodies. And I feel that it also causes stagnation of, when they to me a tata. Now, it's only tata, and then breeding mosquitoes, and it's to me breeding a bacteria, be actually yare brain pediano. So the flood there, opinion can say a can, and won't you so there, the brain, and a brain or my.
I would want us to be a bit specific. Say, ye can't a yarwa hodwa. Yanka a waterborne diseases.
Yes.
Is there a capability say bia residents in those areas ebetimi enya waterborne diseases biana?
Yes, yes. Because at the end of the day, the main cause of waterborne disease during flooding is the contamination of the water supply. And we all know, say, in some of these areas, they feed, and as almost it comes from a pipe in sea, and it's not treated water. It comes from dams and the walls, now here is the case, in American kind, where there's flood, there's a washing of a lot of waste products in the system. If you try in which year, and who fini and who nya ekubu in you. These water bodies are contaminated with bacteria which are very harmful to the body. So what I say. So a typical example of this waterborne disease, bacillary dysentery, and I say before we gastroenteritis, and I say even infectious hepatitis A and hepatitis B, all this drug, hepatitis E, all this medication, and I say all this if we contamination and are taking anything that has been contaminated with these viruses, it makes as a result of the flood, becomes contaminated because at the end, if I can't, so it increases and it surges, and as it increases the potential of this inhibitants, they are risk of getting this waterborne diseases. So there's an increase. They are likely to face numerous waterborne diseases, and I say it will expose them to a lot of waterborne diseases in this crisis.
So we should not be surprised if in the coming days your colleagues in the Volta region and as a part that have been affected by the spillage of the Akosombo Dam report more of waterborne diseases.
Yes, because yes, it's BBAC. Yes, I will not be, from what I said, I won't be surprised if we start getting reports. I don't know if as of now, if Ghana Health Service and other health agencies have started getting that result. But if things are not put in proper place, I wouldn't be surprised from what I said if from the coming weeks, yet to say there has been surges in this waterborne diseases in some of these areas which are affecting who are experiencing this floods. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
For those who may not be aware of Nsiono havoc causing and the sort of debris edinam and probably Nsuo bi betimi adidi akọ other streams and other small rivers mu, and these people their only source of nsuo de be di omudwuma san nsuo we num no. What do they do as we speak now? Dey no betimi ayo.
No betimi ayo no right now when it's a disaster. So when it happens like this, the habitants, the only way they say if government and as a government agencies that are responsible for this floods crisis, will go to their aid in places like this, their water bodies and I say because their only source of more dams in more and so flood no access so as of now they don't even need to go back to this water to feed on this water. And so it is up to the NADMO and then all these agencies that are responsible for this natural disasters to go to their aid. If possible, philanthropists, private companies are more can be able to help in these times now. They can go to their aid and then give them maybe potable water or maybe probably provide them with that can be able to sustain them. Then that will be for the short term. And in the long term, if a buying a year, this treated water to these areas that will also help so that they don't rely on these water bodies solely for their obuju.
Dr. Richard Sam, yes, physician specialist, Aid Life Hospital. Doc, we are here now as so JP now need to drink more power. Dr. Richard Sam, physician specialist, Aid Life Hospital. One now this year need to drink more. Mark yourselves present. No attention, your Tanko, Potassium 1, and Pabin Kwadwo Isaac Alasan, Mohammed Osman, Simon Redu, Michael Ababu, we mienchi Ojam Attack, no Atay, Akosia Mweni, mienchi Kwadwo Smart, Oscar Ano, Kwadwo Asante, Jude Jadu, Selikem Seli, Samuel Tanko mianchia mo awie na mu bi na himself friend me ka chem Sefa ye nuanom ne sisters num e wo ho ebinom ho aka adwa mu but onze obi wo ha on said that because ono no ebinom said that they have not had the opportunity to actually obi be sit down and properly as me catch say there are a lot of people na ehho no na omo ye omo fish farming now as we speak now and
investment
now obi wo over 100 a basket say a basket na ye dey money gum no you know how big it is obi wo over 100
how many in a womb Sefa but my issue is this my experience be me bank half of na me nifie na me pie na nsuo no ma ɛna me de agya anopa menya bi agu me ho nti mekɔ no sɛ Sefa me taps ne si so ɛwɔ mo washroom mepɛ sɛ obiara bi a ne ba anaa ɔno amu wakɔ saa situation ni bi mfa saa deɛ no nyɛ mfato no Sefa me baeɛ no na nsuo no ayɛ ma ɛwɔ baafo nim abu aba me bedroom ɛsɛ me wura ɛdan no mu a na mtie nsuo mu me wura hɔ na mtie nsuo na me sɛ no sɛ ɛdan no ne wura kitchen ne bedroom akora deɛ asɛm deɛ menka wote aseɛ Sefa adeɛ na ato yɛ nuanom wɔ Volta region any other parts of the country no ɛnyɛ ɛho nkɔmmɔ na yɛdie asɛ empusu yɛn this is a clear disaster I was say yahu puche say
we need to describe it as an orchestrated disaster because it wasn't as if we were not aware of Mami Musa engineer Amonkote engineer could this have been avoided? If yes, how could we have avoided the impact of the spillage? Engineer, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. In the first place, let me share what we are looking at seriously. Volta Lake, Niti, and I remember na four coca, a tifino, and Cassin Nano is close to like 3.6% of the whole nation.
Mm-hmm.
And in short time, na yafa engineering way at the Adamono. Yenya esom faswo in terms of electricity. All the two table no so electricity generated by hydro no. So we nuclear now, and not the next cheapest.
Mm-hmm.
And he said yenya full blast. Now a certain unit of mega unit of electricity. Now energy mix now. I do say I was saying you share the inflow, the speed of the inflow of water got dam no. Any the strength of the dam, say basically hold no. Nina engineering, hydrology engineering, big time. And he say, paying for whom say, whilst the full impact of the dam, no, as against Sabia, a beba form, and also say, a bedroom baby, I just say a course spillage. I'm not sure because many other engineers they cut up from Watford, they saw this about 3 months ago. And they went ahead to inform omo downstream ni nyinaa sɛ omo hwɛ yie na there's going to be spillage. I wonder whether that announcement and some warning was enough. Because from history, the 1965, when the dam was created, you said in complete spillage, say that full time. And I wonder who ever saw say you bedru some pempenswono. I the kokofasa or how we at the abre. Because yes, you are running your dam. Yes, it is generating power for the whole nation. But so we spillage now. What calculated the basic? Because we dam no. And don't just say, "Mami tsunami krum," and "Mami nyami economic activities." And the catchment area no, and then he fine. Because as we speak now, no, so from Mepe, Vume, Suga Kope, Ninamwa, Kubaka Kopie, Adano. Oh, Pastor Chilami say, they shouldn't have lived there. Certainly not. And whilst they are living there, no, we have to be careful in some of these things. Whether earlier on a mass signal say inflow no a better ma ye no, whether we did the right thing because maybe we needed to do some excavating be ama ati insure the channel num na besina ko through adan akoponum. Because if we have not done that and a year business there ye be a dam and fire one, then something is wrong. Because insure no and river.
David.
A lake is almost like a lagoon and a tower. And a more beer. And there's no current in it to rush. I just a moment there now, Modia Gumuna. And to who's ensure that Tahoe, Shenina, a tower. So they ensure that tower, a cop for man, I say a cop. Minyan, the question I say. Because who shall sooner, oh, share, since you a trimmer, who both ensure trim. Say, insurance came as a river, you mentioned in the so-called. And it's the same whether we are waiting for Yamena and Sunun for moon. Say a home super claim is I wonder how I'm soon will be here, but not so it means we are in some kind of crisis.
But engineer, I liked a year your mentioning of hydrology engineering. And this argument has popped up. Ebra yesha say spili insui. Asembisa bakwa nipa pinua ebisa ne say, could we not have rechanneled ensure way for better use?
David, I know we are gone beyond that debate. We are gone beyond that debate, and say the power required to return that water. It is as well say one generative in Sunukranke. Because Ocean a dam in city now. I don't know whether I was study dam Nankasa year. So here dam now. Ubun say a chat to say see now electricity side and spillage side and also I don't know. I need to say I need two in only one place.
Yeah.
And see the one in a Yako returning at the Akon. Because we know any spillage now, like at the amount for cafe, Bakuna Fada Munu, and one and try returning. Well, I don't know whether we have the capacity to do that in terms of funding. Allah Joni or Dodie Kakre Cray, Bray Bray, na o papa ayi saa project kakraka we nso de aba mpanyinfo atena ho. I have some literature bi o matena ho aye ahwɛ nneɛma but ɛnyɛ better sir. It's easier said than done. We could read the channel the water backwards or something, return damming. Yeah, I'm not sure it's a better cost efficient.
But engineer, are feasible, but and cost efficient.
Yeah, I think so because the people we have studied it. From beginning, that is where if they had done that from beginning in the engineering of the dam now, so we know we are doing this dam so that we can return the water. But that was not the intention to flow outside. That's all. And here we know. And I feel now, yes, I be re-engineering to flow be akofa the amount for SOJ. Yeah, in our various approach to the dam, we have considered all those facts, but I don't think they're feasible.
What will it mean if we are to re-engineer the dam to ensure we return water for other purposes and also for other uses?
That is another financial cost. This is what I can say. We need to sit down and do serious analysis. First, in the first place, all channels they are fine. Maybe our system, we are in almost a low land area from Mepe, Ekwa, Koko, Pimu, Kita, Honina. Mind you say, Kita, Ewa Lagoon, or also Tarinachiro. And all they far right to Hoa. Now all they be far Accra. And now all they fine. And from beginning, say, literature on dams now. Yeah, one dam, yet me returning in back, but not this type. And if we want to revisit that topic now, I don't know whether this one is feasible. It is not an easy engineering work, and whether we are going to make good use of that is the cost benefit. Because I remember Engineer Kwame Jata has explained this thing over and over. Say from beginning, the engineers who did the design and the construction, if dam are returning in Suna, they would have done it that way. But we know, no.
Nancy said the aqua dear. Now you share ensure a level I was here spillia every year, 2 years, 3 years, piano. I was here spilling.
Well, sir, they have been spilling, but not such wide percentage. Say, on we go, they spill like 30%. They go across 40, and no crown, critique a whole lot of problems. And he said, Yatanawa Manako do baby, I be up to 80+%. Then one say, baby, I take a huge volume of issue beba. Now the bar, as soon as we transform any day way. Because apart from say nipa dani kutu betina for no. After na yari so ebetiasim. Because within this system no, janai ne nyama bi ne moa bi ebe wu na de adi nyina no. Omo nyina afi na omo be konsuo no mu a ebe dani yarewa ade ama omo wo sa side no. Ane tuntum ne tumwa ne moa bi a kofa nyama bebre ade aba. Oh, say that in city no. According to 19 krono. Yes. Dam no yan bia we don't know what's going to happen. Now 3.6% of the whole nation na say dam bua. I know there baby kasa ye kai kwade nka ye nyankan because I know the resource no there near some people. And yes, I wonder whether when they saw it earlier, no, they thought that they will make good use of the water, or it escaped them till where we have reached. Because some being in Kakanka Krana, whether the water will move faster and go flow towards west. I say flow, and now also say kaka krano, still ano, because it's only better so. Because nobody has done any excavating of the channel all this while. Then say the dredging machine be so dredging for some time now maintain that. And one say economic activities in Kwana grew up areas for.
So the non-dredging of the channel could also be one of the reasons in here. We've seen widespread flooding in areas.
Exactly, because one say and yet to say Korea, yes, it's a normal water flow. Maybe that is why they also never thought say yemfa dredging machine so then prepare for any eventuality. You understand? Because some departments in Shojuma, whether a VR reform and assessor almost see to it say almost you know more dear, but the Biakopano and Cossel will be our property. No, I was seeing never be dead because Untimin Case, me fear you know, me me peer grab on team, baby could be an yamasem. No, it doesn't work like that. And the what be where not maybe I'm a one about the Hamia. There should be some compensation. Because Untimin can't tell me say, a more crony mepino, they shouldn't live there. Or you assign some contractor where you are dislocated or more cotton baby. No. Because they have been there since before the dam was even established. At this area, there is some literature that says all those areas, including Adano, they shouldn't be there. No, actually, they are Adano.
Engineer?
Yes.
Not me, bisa say. Ensure no source I ever talk dam no na unze a bit difficult say a bit me altar. But baby a ye biena a piena every hawkono. Now can't dredge no man. A honon so no ye bet me a be to retain ensure no kakra for other purposes.
Channel no me yes sure say what study channel ni. So what study ni ya a free mepe echo vume echo kopiemu sugar kopeno. Me who baby just after sugar kopeno say you buy water for ye for instance water company bi wo omu generating nsuo a na nka esi nsuo no kra na ye de beko tubu so de beko hin obekaya. But the amount for canon, the volume of water now and no move back. See, a case here, re-engineering near Sadia, but two baby. I don't know whether it's feasible. We need to study and then come up with a blueprint on it and then see if it can implement it. Because 3 day one, this is the first time I have been full blast in the engineering resource. And maybe engineers will start thinking, but it is not as easy as one will put it. Because when I say that, in China or Babia, in Soviet peer or Babino, or my canal, Biamano, and also be copper krum kra.
Yeah.
They are using it somewhere, B. But before that, there is still flats in China. China, the flats.
But engineer, say China edahu enya flats. Is it what I call a man-made flats? No, like what we are experiencing now. And say it will get to a point in time. A baby ensure no, and I say a natural. Say a bia ensure na atwa broso. I may be a boom kama fa a dams so another bridge be so. Ama a triafa etimum for so.
Well, what I'm driving at is with all the water engineering now, my to save their situations, they still run into flats. That is all what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
We yes, we engineered flat, yes, Matthias, but this is the first time I am full blast to see. So why not? Maybe we have to start wearing our thinking cap. Sit down, do serious analysis, and see whether we can make good use of the situation now, because in every situation, there is some benefit in it. Even in wars, there are benefits in wars.
Okay, so engineer, the me bisan is on top of the okay. I say clearly, from engineering point of view, you ensure that say the volumes of water coming into the dam. Ebrebibedu ama akosoro edru say na yespelea yeah assessment of said the impact be on Crawford downstream. Clearly the okay is anem say akwakoye me bo.
Na wa who say yes so to me do baby 13 years na na Bob na say issue nto. During that time no is how dam na the okay is how you be
Say etisa dia in as much as a drum maybe a no yes enso nim say drum maybe nso a enso no nso ba pa. They say they have year experience. It's both sides.
Benefit analysis because edu yetima tena ho be 10-15 years na sad yet the difficult question no ye use a na so mfa so no je wan
anti emfie bebre beba na mo to si dakro dia na aba bekun yen in any contingency bia me bo because e beda ho a che ntino contingency bia ni ho
we say no unyang say akum ni baba akukra o because there was enough warning properties and I say and ahochre na aba but ensure them kumubia because there was enough warning for people to move from where they are because sankayade yama warning dia nka say ya kind depth degree enti ewo de ebinyansi memmen nka se bi besi but ahochre mu and then property damage and let me put it say amount for who akwanyehia mu seriously omo enwache wo mo pa because within this period no maybe now forget it enti income bi amba and wonya bibia koto se sika bi kwa na wa e bi kwa then na de koto because obi ada nsuom also that this is enti ahochre de ebe aba enti this is the time we have to start putting our thinking cap because it all boils down to money. Why not? We have the capacity to do it. Why not? Let's study it and see if the cost benefit will help us. And why so they are. Then
but engineer, what will you advise? What will you advise? See because why nyame boa and answer yentena se to what our thinking caps as you've been mentioning to ensure a quiet bit media faswa it will not route this havoc on residents here you know which of the options would you advise if we choose?
We are looking at the volume of water a free dam. So even if we want to do some engineering work, unless we are going to create another dam somewhere, and now we are creating a lake somewhere, like Bosomke or something, ready to receive silence, in the event of we opening it. Until Ninano will have to be on the table for further discussions. Because the far left, right, from Sogakopia, you are reaching in a short period.
Yes.
Because you are getting to Accra. And Accra na mukano ye kura here him from Yesu Koko. Abena Okopa the volume of insurance abe channel afaho. And say him na no ye steady send ye a decono. So and yet just the flip your fingers now you are finding conclusion. No, we need to do serious thinking.
But you feel that if indeed we would want to sit down and do serious thinking, something could be done about it.
Why not? In every situation, that is why we go to school to go and learn, to create policies to solve our problems. And if this is a problem, we have to come up with solutions.
Engineer Monkote, miano asisa oje opinion na one chuchungu mo epa wada meso. Engineer Monkote na otisi ya no chuchungu mo is he well engineer boss we need to start wearing our thinking cap we need to start wearing our thinking cap. We need to start wearing our thinking cap. Okay, about 7 solid times in this particular conversation. Because the same conversation I made with Papa Nibi or no engineer now I can say, look, there is a possibility for us to create a dam. A receptor.
A receptor. And
engineers
look at
the same thing.
They also can the same thing. The fear is that when you create the receptor, because there be a amphibia and insuo no better, and now water table no be rise like this year, the receptor remain empty for a long time. And also an investment that will remain idle for a long time until there's spillage in the
So,
but and also the
see, honestly, explanation in here. The receptor should not just be a receptor. Okay. Now, the receptor should be created at a point. You may have tributaries and streams adjoining it. So even if say insuno and free a consumable down, you have an optimal level of insure a war receptor no and in this case, what he's saying is say enu kwan say twen ma akosombo dam no through a certain level. Now, what he was saying is say unim say the optimal level of akosombo 15.5 cubic day feet to say then day. It unim say it drew 15.7 15.6 you open, you spill, it goes into the receptor.
Yes.
It drew 15.8, 15.9 in the next quarter.
When you realize a Bukra looking at the amount of water in the skies, and you're likely to impact on where
you spill. Until him say, Bia, say infants in better, any issue be free a year, the air sources no Bia 2,000 tons never be good. So free so. Just spill the water into the receptor. And it's not just going to be a keke. Or see, there is an engineering around all of these things.
And no name is a papekas and a bone.
But what are you talking about? Are we not thinking about human beings? We are looking at used to ensure to embark on this mechanized agriculture. Yes, of course. It is car, bro. You are earning something from it. It's not as if you didn't know a receptor no man say a be a dam no. Ne is was and then can so fast one say. Send can fast so be ama.
Se fa ye beka say enye financially because ye dream say ye deliberate be to solve agricultural problems. Ni akotapu sense you no abeka say ye di we nti ye di we koye. Sana koye. It appears that we are not ready for that. But we in the SCA me nsusu ye ba to His Excellency Mampanyi Nanado Dankwa Kufuado. Sefa de me nsusu se Mampanyi nye we assemble all the experts, engineers, omu asebe, omu siase omu bobil, wo memu ha. Mampanyi yesra no we assemble omu nyina. Onfa VR nka ho. Onfa NADMO nka ho. Onfa Ghana Armed Forces nka ho. Na Mampanyi ni omu ntenase. Na omu mfa dwemra. Se adie we yaya ni nei. Ese nkrofo agapade yi. Emfie be du aduonu achi ebisi biemu a ye mpese problem we besi. Enti die hia no monka. Ne entu hu na monne. Sa ne chire man. Enu ona Mampanyi nya Mampanyi bio. Baze Mampanyi ye bibisi ho ne. Na 10-20 years later. Problem we yiniti. Na ye biensuo no. Na ebefa baabi. Ami aka se ade we ye tu hu na monfie sei. Ti se de bia panyi kan example ya o make of China ibia. Ebedanas. Dia drone die hia no no. Wo mu adwo wo manum gogogogogogogogogogog. miye omu nyina ntras ne mampanyin no mama mampanyin solution a oman se nye preko pe ene etam sika dia kowuram ne ye ne kakran na years later ebe achieve results ye hia na eno ye se receptor ene o se create a mampanyin masa nipa ya na ese omu ye animdiefo no omu fa nimdie ne mra na mampanyin entu ho na mo ne na pamfo empe sika me enhyase yenye se eye lake foforo na o se create ti sabosomtwe a mampanyin ne na pamfo omu ntunufo na omu nkyere na yenye na ade o de mi hu sefa level ya akoduru nei ebi ana pattern bi betwa so na wan hwe ya enfie mienza ntem na nsuo na sa ba bebreze bio enti enne ya his excellency ofri hoba wa assemble all the experts omo wonim die omo on sanfa ayinka ho Ghana meteorological de for no onfo nka ho na omu so constantly omu ntufo na omu futuo no yemfa nko de yeyenim na ya nyane saa na de bia to ya wio enti ebede yempekete manfo mu amuofo so mu mfamra mum yenyi kakra yibibu a oyonko da no da yenye sei ni yenye sei saa da bia ti se ne opanyin kan ye hwedi nyame be de bia dwene a nyame ayeye ne so wa maya dwene aya de dwene hwe konkan se ye ba dwene hunu bibi se ade yi ahamiti aye nano e de me bofom na mamintia ho nyame nye de bio nyenhwe ensuo akom de a yesufre nyame so mansuo nto na nsuo no ba ya ka je nyame tum wo soro ho na yen yamen awia ba yesi nyame awia na bododo enti tum wo soro ho na awia no de ahia no enti ye pa ye ne te ice bi so a ti se de nkrofo te ice so a enti nke bedidi
ngebe freeze
enye na yesi obinum atimi aduane ewo desert yi fa ba bi a omutudi enye asase kro ya so enye wiase we
say even to the extent said these people are water poor they are water stressed. They are water, I'm repeating, they are water stressed.
As in sure papa woman.
Are you on the desert?
Yes. What the desert so?
Oh papa won't you. But they are engineering to get water to do farming. Now ye continent is so. And in Libya, at a point in time, so no munisio fresh water. How did they get fresh water?
Engineering Korea.
Thank you very much. Engineering Korea. Etre Korea,
Uti engineer, I say, and not the bad thing. You say it was Adiano, and not the bad thing. And yet,
yeah. I think that first and foremost, we need to do cost-benefit analysis of, say, if we are to re-engineer the Akosombo Dam, what will it mean to us as a state, one, to the economy of Ghana, and to the people? So, state, how much is it that we are going to invest into re-engineering? How are we going to recoup the money? Because you are not just re-engineering just to save people. Yes, people are prime. But after re-engineering to save the people, it must also benefit Timamufono. Si ye bibia mani ye ya, e wasa Timamufono etimi nya e yes adwumade na edi ye. Esomfaso. Enti amfa se de kwa koye mfu ahodo. Meboa. Enti de kwa koye mfu ahodo ne anim se okay,
everybody downstream. Dia wose mu ye ni. Untimi enye kua e was outside ha. Untimi nya fish e wa ha. Chun free ho.
Etienne ehodi enim.
Adding.
Ehodi enim say your fishing hub. Fresh fish. Ye pebi edia bakromu ni adie ni atimi anya mo anwode no. Eho ye hub. Yenim. Yenim say sans your kro no ano nso. Ye betimi e de canals atutum. E de akombia mia bia eduru bre bia ensuo no entimi nya den. Ento gidigidigi. You see, eto da bi na kenkan history. Na now hear how Egyptians were able to dig canals through the desert from Nile River through the desert to areas to plant wheat, barley, and other cereals.
And on I am fear bears last year no me. Oh, Sefah me no di nkumo. There be that be fear bears. Saturday na Egypt for no year. Na da be. Titiasem. Ramses Mumbre.
But they were able to and but your mom find somewhere because I say
Facebook for number.
Oh, then Facebook cry mask. I say impanyimfo binom no a wo mate titles a hodo no e wo man mu no ne de dwumadie asho mo nsa no mo solve problems. You are rather compounding the problems that Ghanaians are facing. You are rather compounding the problems that Ghanaians are facing. I am saying, look, if VRA boss, Ayobia, by this time.
Me de means you are more me be monchomo. In your SS issues,
me say, by this time.
Any house, homewhere's rono, in Yantoka. Hey, yes, ro, you use your good form. As I am sorry, when I pay dine from me say, fair.
Way may your list view hampacho mami good. Me say Volta River Authority. Penyina Odano. Or your onipa with conscience. Sabrin Kobeka say, Mashe, ama me engineer said Dinsin Huno.
No, to him, he is saving the country by saving the dam. Say the engineer can say, Omu atu nyina nim se also omfiri na aka omu dan. But I'm asking. They said you no so can. We say me bizarre question. Say was it their thinking say community say oh nyina no also omfiri because of the dam.
O dey meba. May call Ghana's generational mix.
Bibia your problem.
There would be but me call generational mix.
Bibia your problem.
Ghana.
Because
because we want to find out as we speak now. How much of a year megawatts?
Any free
a year Akosomboba.
Oh, but Sefah I know better day.
O say
I know the man better day.
Me o dey me ba. Say me gyina so e dey ayasem. Me dey aka asem.
But
so one
baby. Everyone say
one baby am free ban.
Am I 1 megawatt? Kra. Am I 1 kra? Akosombo yentimi mfa nanim twitwiri form.
Oh me ba. Okay. Conventional sources comprise of 68.8% of generation, followed by hydropower at 29.1%, and the rest of renewable energy sources.
So close to 30%.
At 2.1%. Oh, men can say the Akosombo any much for more. I'm just asking a question. So 29 point, if I say 30% of a year energy supply.
Mamizanka Omo nsase no a Akosombo nti no ma betena downstream no. Se yen si dam yi wo ha kasasase no so no mote.
Yeah, omo dia.
Yeah. Easy sometimes anyame bo ya na affect obi a ya kan tell omo so ade no hwe Sefah. That is their land. Oman na je ade aye adwuma ade asom oman no. You see who share netting, who sika seven was the people must continue to suffer. We yanti so obi awu because ni pe ho no o ma firi o mu fie no omra no ejapade na ko enso ya se na opanyi ke enso ya nam we ya o Facebook Sefah enso etene eta ho enso no move wa bre freedom nim asettle
ebedu ata na
so how long the be take answer na
it's going to take you like a month or two for the waters to recede.
You is intimi nya ho.
Now then I'll bet me ayo. Moment to Mongawai. Missing
Egypt ni.
VR. Also Egypt ni.
Tete Egypt ni. Sabra no motam.
Omokukusu guho.
Motam.
Omokukusu guho. Omatimi ho kwanko be fa so aye be dig canal.
Etimi abamna
kesi.
Sabra no ni excavator.
Wabamna kesi.
Bamna. Donko. Atwinsuo. Adinsuo na ni akere baabi. Womu du womunsa.
And there is evidence of that too. You say be abosirmuka. There is evidence of that.
China for so mu chiri omu afa. O de ko China kra. Obaka say China there. Yen yeti ha. You see 3 months ago. Omu za de ni be say. And whoever tells me that 3 months ago it's not being truthful to the it is a 3 months ago. Yeah, say 3 months ago no mu ya.
And American, it's more than 3 months ago.
3 months.
Donald, sounds good afternoon. Sefah. Why didn't you cover the NDC press conference? We will go there. We'll pick the NDC's press conference. Abbas Umar Sefah, good afternoon to you and your panelists. It's too good. Your panelist is too good. May Allah bless you all. Sefah, this voter region issues, but Sefah, help with the Ningo Pram constituency people are in need of roads. We only have one road that are in use. That's a Konsombo road. Women are suffering. Jalov Swallow, good afternoon going out to you. Also, where is the one district, one dam? No? That's another question.
That's a dam flowing.
That's a dam flowing anyway. Stephen Boache, also Dr. Free, I'm out for Dr. Free, okay, right. You have every right to put whatever it is that you put
Dr.
over
Free
there.
Akoto.
Dr. Free Akoto, yes. Dr. Free Akoto will solve Ghana's economic problem with investing in agriculture. In fact, Dr. Free Akoto is a great strategist. 3, best to lead. Good afternoon. Fidel from Tadi, Kwasimin team. Fidel, good afternoon going out to you. Kenneth Seth, good afternoon going out. Suleiman Aquino, also Sefah, please ask him. We have small rivers around these dams can channel some of the waters into it. I mean, people are creating artificial rivers. People are creating artificial everything.
Lakes.
Artificial lakes. Joseph Kojo and Aniana, good afternoon, Sefah. They do that with the people of Volta region because of hate. May God have mercy.
Oh, no.
There be Kojo. I won't take us there. We cannot do that. Atram Nikwe or say only best our professors can do is how to get good sex, how women will get libido for good attachment bitters, mankani bitters, banchi bitters.
Yeah. I rather man.
Atram Nikwe, good afternoon, go without you.
In as much as who's on bet me, I am more no. Me and reduce you. With all due respect.
Where is that? Good afternoon, Senior and Sefah. In other jurisdictions, head must rule.
Yes.
What has happened?
Yes.
It's a disaster, and the president must declare a state of emergency immediately and apologize to the affected. Or because his vote, the president won't apologize.
No, the president will not apologize. But I mean, the region, in support, and the president must demonstrate
that. But I'm saying, say I'm here. The president will not apologize.
No. You
understand where I'm coming from?
In any case, no, Sefah. In any case, apology in the me, I'll be very happy if the president goes to them. Oh, the people of Ghana are in support. We are sorry, fine, for the Omokum. What you say? But ama na anamo obetuno enough to compensate the people. So be it. Sefah.
I am expecting the president to say, number 1, VRA boss for Juma tour. What did you say?
Me, Sefah.
Number 2,
VRA boss near first person and coming second. If there was a plan.
Number 2, Nadmo boss What didn't say who
Oh.
mo director ne omo kan regional directors nyina.
But the
Most
moment they are working.
Omo dey.
Oh, no, they are reactionary body.
They am every na baby adui.
They're not more Ghana.
Ah,
they know me.
baby adui. You are being a reactionary
Yes.
institution.
Yeah, that's
No.
not more. What do they do?
You see, even
Not
as we
more.
speak now,
Oh, not more.
Ghana National Fire Service. One more chassis.
Hey, almost we see entrance view.
And no, the entrance no cross them. One more chassis to help us prevent fire outbreaks.
And their mandate.
Not
It is
more.
their
It
mandate.
is their mandate to also prevent.
Prevention education is supposed to be part of it. But Sefah. Mampenyin, me see the Mampenyin Kum, who is the engineer here, who is supposed to see this, who is supposed to tell us that. Fine. Say a banner bedroom via a boss, so now the owners will lie on him. Fair enough. He must go.
And who can so bizarre? And who can so bizarre? Say who is
He
in
must
charge?
go.
And who is in charge of this? Who is in charge of that? And who is in charge of that too? The
Yeah,
point is,
but
the backstops
so
are
he
who?
has engineers.
No, the backstops
and
are who?
him, me boy.
No, it's understandable. The backstops are who?
Yeah.
All of the year obi besi enyema Ghana for any who are in the government of the New Patriotic
It is a
Party.
bonobo man.
Mampanyin na Danquah Kufuor ne dan no. One ye dey subo no bono. Mampanyin ye dey subo
We
no
are
bono.
be ono no
Enti wei exactly. Na ne penso ebi mada. Enti wei no on ye dey subo no bono. So I'm expecting say Mampanyin will show leadership. In a way, commiserating
on sake
with
papa no.
kona kotena baby ya why ade why wadwuma ye kona kotena baby nsunsuanso a wadwuma de a wudie de aba no eninie kona kotena baby not mo mpanyimfo a the voter review authority efremo ene mo tena ase e ka kire mo se dwuma de a ye kwa akodie nie na mo nso mo wo asodie ene asade si ebetimi aboa ne yabre ensunsanso a yendwumadie na yebedie no ede beba no yebebre na no ase no
How would NADMO help reduce the volumes flowing down people's communities? NADMO aboa save lives. So far entities will be
NADMO more save lives.
No, so
the Navy is the one doing it. The Navy is the one doing it. Now NADMO then no more no more
evacuation here for is
Navy is doing it. The Ghana
evacuation.
Near Ghana Navy, they are saying they've been able to save about 8,000 people. Ghana Navy.
Are they not doing it hand to hand with the evil?
Yeah.
NADMO.
NADMO. Oh, NADMO. A son say your name say, oh, now manage disaster and your frail.
So disaster and it's not a looming disaster. Disaster in Syria.
Yamfrawo.
Is it a looming disaster?
Yamfrawo can't throw say BB besinti train. Na ya ansa na wakwako boa manfo. Yamfrawo no wotena ase ka kireo.
Say disaster eba. So the people knew of the disaster.
NADMO for mpanyimfo knew of it. Marriott Hotel number 6 kokoye And so that's the negligence that I'm talking about.
So you are justifying saying the NADMO director should also go.
The NADMO director, the district director, regional director, deputy national director, munyina mentamo. Adwuma de ne de ohwe na wuntimi ni afa adwuma de ne to na ko. Simple and short. It's as simple as that. Because you see, adwuma de bia ye de bia no, it's about humans.
And the justification will be lives have not been lost.
No. You don't need lives to be lost.
Properties.
Look, people losing their livelihoods is enough.
In fact, the voter region is sinking.
What are you talking about? People cannot go, people cannot come.
Voter region,
people cannot go, people cannot come. Any point to me, ma. Communities are hitherto. No mutimi nanti no ma omakono. And they
and I say you completely cut off.
Festus Michael Top was good afternoon. If I'm watching you live from Wusu, please check the sound on Facebook. Okay, we'll check the sound on Facebook. Thank you very much. Dominic Amadumi was good afternoon. If I'm watching you live from Acton, London, please your sound. I cannot hear you. Pachomo Fanchami. Michael Adote was I'm a Ghana. What is going on in this country? Derek Aito was good afternoon. Derek Aito, good afternoon going out to you. You see, when we do not put people that we have put in certain positions to do the right thing. Now, omoya niyema bi say, ni ejeje omo. And you see, that's why people in this country, some of our leaders, do have the temerity to sit down and let the wrong things go on and feel so comfortable in their positions.
Because nothing will happen.
Because nothing, exactly.
At
Because
the end of the
nothing
day,
will happen
you
to them.
go back home as yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir,
Yes,
master.
sir,
And at
yes,
the end
sir.
of the month, we'll pay them.
And the very American say, ye dwene, ye da so dwene, edwene, ti se, die, ebra, ye si dam, ya. Then ye we chiri pa.
Yeah.
If you say, hey, Sifa, enkran krudema. I don't think say 1957, na flood in it is say you enkran. Me wa? Yes. 1957, na Bagri Dam no. Na nkofo no, mi kura no munsi.
And Bagri Dam, in 1957, you see Bagri Dam.
Me make a point.
In the 90s, and you see Bagri Dam.
Fine. Seva, enti, bibia chrese. Babia, akoso mono edji ninsuo no. Enye me bia beka ho a, efri ne ekure. Ebenya nsuo no mo. What do you say? Seva, when was the last time I taste akoso mono awi in the last 10 years? Meboa. But see a 30 flooding Wagana.
Bagri Dam was constructed in 1992.
Good.
At a cost of 67 million CFA from the World Bank.
Inji, Zevati. Se Bagri Dam no, abeye factor no so e jensuo babegu yen asase so. Enko directly to Volta River no.
That was the reason why they proposed a Kwalugu multi-purpose dam. Adane white elephant.
Maninsuo de mas Adam ninsuo.
We see if yes, simple this you as a kebe.
So say I white elephant.
I
Mas
think so.
elephant ni nyina.
You know how it's.
Ne mo no ho pa de fita. Zefa. He say bebia Volta River no. Enya nsuo firi mayen ye twibidi kogu dam yi mu no. Em say eye nya nsuo a se nya nsuo a eto na eto dodo a because nsuo minyi ni se nsuo a eto nko a se nsuo a eto nko a e say enam human activities nti ama other channels bi enya kwan ma nsuo no bi ekokobom enti volume no enti se kane no say nsuo yiri won kran nsuo yiri okumase enne kumase nyina nsuo to yiri
Sending
nsuo yiri wobono nsuo yiri wo soro ho Cape Coast eni ade nyina no se yentra se hunu se afei nsuo na eba baabi a ye twe nsuo abegu dam num no kosoro na wo mu atuo nyina de o manhwamo efize de na esi wo 1957 enti se ne na sabre na omanfo sebi ni edi ehu ni papa sabre no na yedi mra so papa sabre no ni ado man ye do man papa ene yesisi abunua asisi akwan a ensuo na mu kobopum a channel no ato apete basa enti sese no we ya asie ma obi anu odwene se kane na ensuo no timiwe ekọ enti yekosi bibisi ho a wan hwe na ensuo amaguma nipa kronza anyinu hu bio
maske ansa na ye besori ejai eye kase nyina asemba ko pena mpese ye busi ya as a state ye dwen coin
see any option than to say ebeko kan
ye dwen coin
see a drink coin
okay
yeah the end
but therefore help me because I would want to understand ye dwen coin
because we no Tifa, this thing shouldn't happen.
You see, in other
me predicted asteroids. Me predicted eclipse of the moon.
Debi eno kra de wakwachire.
Debi o se fa se obetimi yes ah. Ye die no. Ye ntimi am predict ade we 3 years ago.
Wakwachire.
Even say good, nobody can even tell us the volumes that they've dispensed.
Eno na mebusa seji. Mebusa ne se. Boso. VR e katremu the quantum of water. Bespile. Because NATMO must be aware
of how much you expect down.
Exactly. So that what the best factor into your preparations. Ahobuabua na ahobuano. Ensio no ye be jemu no. One masema o ka kire me. O si eno no ewo eye VRA emergency preparation program document mo.
So they didn't know the volumes coming down.
Are you kidding me? Only me dia gra na se de.
So he himself he was not told.
Kofi Jerome, good afternoon. Imakapo, good afternoon. Sally, good afternoon. I mean, can messages nibi. Marco Wusu, bro, I'm watching you live from Germany. Marco Wusu, good afternoon going out to you, brother. Salikem Sally, good afternoon, Sefah. Sefah, our people are very wicked to the highest level. Sefah, I'm very sad and angry this afternoon. How could this be normal? How can we accept this as a norm? Oh, right.
Yes. Wait. You say this thing will be okay.
But it looks as if you cannot do anything but to talk about this.
The attention that they were here, no, even those of us in the media, you care about other things. This thing, I was hey. Look at the volumes. And so no, and yes, the normal DNA.
According to information that I have gathered, they will be spilling more.
Oh yeah, enu baby
they will be spilling more.
We janso enamso.
Enti we janso beba. Enti be weja. Na eno so ya spill it.
We dey munya good o massage mu a.
Mo se no. Munya nsuo ya. Mu fie gu.
Munya nsuo nso a. Mu di kumu ho. Munya friend say munya asundua mo bosotro. A man we pass in your mini debut. Winya sasepa, I bet you was where Diania Musi a com demo.
O crantos.
O crantos. O cramo. O crack jenny. O crack crabby beer, crack nine punch. Na ensure where's I came, and you come them crofo. Or man crayam binuso enyansu. Ensure ba buey. Ewiaba buey, Enframaba buey, Bibia yampe.
Salikem Sally. I'll say anyway, my greetings to my lovely wife, Mama Rich Bar and Restaurant at Santo, Summer Hill Junction, Sefah. Another one is, what is the sense of putting that useless commission forward? Commission, me imagine saying
which commission?
Enka interministerial committee. To ensure say omo aka adwa mu no
and not for victims and is it but there's one thing mamenka way
enka committee
no
enka commission no
enye the mere ceremonial pictures of it on my any moody. It's not about say we need to hope for we need to hope for we. It is about results. It is about solutions to problems. It is about pushing the people to a different level in their lives. They're better than a lot of other people. Sefah, and you know Nimi nem ye boss no. Nem ye no ani o. Nam ye CEO no. No ani o. Nam ye MD no.
Dabio.
O man ye no. Nya no.
People do not have any sense of nationalism or patriotism in them.
And they are in leadership.
And they are in leadership. And so onya kwenya no ko se de bia ma na se de bre bia ma no se onko no nkonko tena ho na onni dwuma bi na yemfamoa Ghana temamufu a na adwene nyina ye ne se okwa akotena ho esanse ebia o se ono ni botom yema anase sanse ebia woni ne na but
and the botom ay mana wa
Dabio
wo fie si we so a
maske unnim CEO bia na yemfa ni CEO no na ne mako school bi but okodi CEO ni pe ne ma school omoko omasesa no
oh then you can there's assembly members
exactly so enye oman no yie yo anase oman no ayeye ni yie ama ono ma ene mememma enyina a benefit from anase enya esonfaso no na wo hwe ono no de no into the way am fighting for my salaries the way their emoluments sika wo se de ma wo no wo be na omo wo se we de ma yen se ya tu omo sika mu kese a
sa de ni be jai
yenka but
yete so
na mom say ya menu mienu e na ye ka so minimum wage no e wo form do mumma mu kakra na nkosora na mo kra no ye tua mo kasei e na we kra ye de bia to mu ha e na de ntina mo kwa kopɛ eye akatua ntumu
je oti o man a ye pa obi so o meso mo man na oni ne kuro mo hina beda ase
no mo convert ya say oni ne kuro hina na busuafo ne yere ne mpenafo ne omo maka nyina ba betena
we are the same people we are the same people this picture we na no pam hu na me ra ho I ask myself, these people, ube komunu nenya ha no muti o. Omu fi se o ma relocate no.
Poverty rate.
Said there, omu pesu omu kire no.
Poverty.
Yes. Volumes na eba no sefa. Se VRF okra no omu nim volumes na eba na. It means that obi asesa ne niema, ensuo na kwa akoto no ba bia ofiri ye no. Why are we doing this to the voters?
Yanko eye NDC for akache. Na yemfa eye moment of truth no. Yemfa bimre etiefo a omo etie yansa hwe live on the show this afternoon. I say Joseph Amwabola Virgin. Says good afternoon. If I am watching you live from Lojekuku constituency station demo. Jonathan Binzua is watching. Kofi Jerome. Good afternoon. I say advise the MPP government to go and construct the Pualugu Dam because re-engineering Akosombo Dam is not feasible, as the engineer said. Suleiman Aquino, Sefah visionary leader, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah architecturally built Akosombo Dam. They did not allow him to govern this nation. The same thing happened to Gaddafi. He also architecturally built Libya Dam, and they did not also allow him to continue. And those people who orchestrated to eliminate him are suffering, like the way we are suffering here in Ghana. Suleiman Aquino, they are the Ebaye. Emaka Posi, good afternoon, Sefah. I'm watching you from Equiapim Mampong. Keep advocating for change from our leaders. The only thing we can succeed at achieving is the objective to have positive attitude and think for the country first, not our personal interest, and our family. Keep the fire burning. Emakapo, good afternoon going out to you. Parisum, good afternoon going out to you. Salakem Sally, good afternoon going out to you. Jerome, good afternoon going out to you. Marco Usu, good afternoon going out to you.
There's one thing I made the account. Say, no matter how much that will cost us, a better lasting solution to that problem again. Sifa, your best politicians ne say omu enye. I believe in say yema politicians taska ehie sika bebrebe na omo de oman ni sika beshem dan say ye be say ye pese ye bibi nkitinkiti bebre nti yentimi nye saa de kese we in a sense ujai politician no amana anya bibia oman ni sika no de dodo na bewuram aya uma ne kwan se sika no etimi ye bibi foforo emo aho enti ade ne boarding na ɛho wɔ mfaso emo man na ɔman no mo kanye danse sika no bɛda idle na ayo obi akono wei ebe solve problems se yetumi ya ne boarding na emru ɔman no so a na emru ɔman no so fizo obi aye bi pɛ emru nipa ho ɔden eni ni nyansa so se yesi e pesika de aya eye yemfanye danse yema omu adwumaso kese bia no omunya safa ahodie no. And that's why I was always supporting the free SHS. As a mood, yemfanye na Ghana for benefit. Was says ikano yamfanya ebe peko ambisu enye bibi di ama politicians. Dam fufro recepto
Jai.
Sefa.
Mami adene so mami aso. Jai. Yo kan nyina jai.
Timi kwa ndu.
Mas jai. Na mencha na Danquah Kufuado. Sana na kaso obeko. President kaso obeko.
O kazana.
O say.
O kaza.
Afide to aso.
O Sefa. Entity.
To aso.
Me say.
O say dai.
Oze ayeden.
Bra, to aso.
Enti die tie ni mampanyin beko no onko obeko. Eho no so awo kakra. Enti bia pe die ndien. Se mampanyin ntimi nko no saa. Zo obo ano ho ye. Nti obeko. Basi fa die tie ni se eye receptor ni ebeye. Se ye nu dam. Se ye poalugu. Se be die dam. Kwame Nkrumah yes a dam we na efo ana.
David.
None body. I'm even told that ebinu kura questions say why is all the man zika yem boa.
Yeah. A lot of people question Kwame Nkrumah on a lot of the projects.
I'm paying you be. Give us a lasting solution to this. Nagana ha enye be esi no. Ya na odwere ho a wonte ase. Ye to memha ene nsuo ni jaye collaboration. Ebi nsi da. Se nsuo eni ja kambom wo seka oshi nipa. Wei emze a disaster eba. Wei ni kokobom mponie. Na wan he adakro yentumi. Ebia yentumi. Wei de ase enti ze kum nipa o. Na wan he adakro yentumi. Nti ya besre. Mampanyin onya koduru ho. Sabre onya nuru ho bia obeduru anwumre. So onya koduru a no de atoam nure Sefa. Yeah, there's no communicate to suggest that the president is not going. Either say obeko anwumre ana obeko china no.
Anwumre na ye brebe anya anwumre ya na ewumi.
Oh yeah, no.
Adora fi se no miensa abo apamu ana.
No miensa.
Aba apamu.
What are you trying to say?
Menka we say o se anwumre na obeko na mi bisa se owura fi se
ebi anwumre
ya na ewumi.
We chopper the free hair ko. We only more than 2 hours.
No wakoede wakusi we.
Okosi en say.
Some person me.
Oh, yeah, obetimi left na dia ko.
Minim dabi menyi achinye so omo left. Ombe left no. Obesi wa hin. Itinerary ni
obesi dry land.
Oni hin for na ekwa akodi.
Why do you want to know? Ebeba. But oko minim se ontimi nko asase ni nyina so mampanyin aka betimi ahwe pictures ye bi. No, I'll give you orders. But also, yes, a man for Becca say, as I'm found home. Me cried and Cassie from Nanem say, the now ye be announced and go jaiba. And so, why we in our fine what you call Unyako could drew ya. Sefase fire VRA chief executive. Me boy.
Intente.
Also on fire and not mobiles.
On you. Mintown.
Menso me say engineer bia tremu I was more advice hu how wo mo also mo dey adwenkyerɛ ba on how to retain the water, on how to divert, how to do na anya bia pam wo mo nyina eno achi no pa bajakuo enye sa mintaminisi ade ende no
what's mintaminisi we was that was there mintaminisi o my musu e pe commission ni committee tete papa oh
there is a good reason
was interministerial committee
commission ye here experts at the round table. Mampenyi Tiomuka for 3 months. They should come and give us solutions. A better last forever.
We should start thinking about solutions to the problems, and not rather compounding the problems. Mr. Remo.
I don't think anybody would want to compound our problems.
At the end, say, "Yansha kwanya ye betimi afa so ye beso so ye how no ano." Yes, so ye how ahodo no aye wono. Yes, so ano. Na nye se ebia ye di bi air sign air ka ho. Obetimi afre. Obetimi afre. Their message ewo eye Facebook live stream no uja ho and also making kind. 0555 6 0555 and 0555 0551 563916 0551 563 number bit me a friend no about you median so no and a 0503940075 and no another number and to bit me a friend no about you median so happy 90.9 FM no so good so you median here pa ho adaban yen twa ma ne pa wansa na yedi hu enkomo 0503 940075. Good afternoon, Waha. Udini baby, free Ghana, you drink coin.
Kwadwo Sefah.
Ghana, you drink coin, Sagura.
You drink coin. Sefah. You drink coin a trio. You drink coin a trio. You have to say 1 step now, I call it 2 steps. You see, idea is here. And prevention do a honor. And can say a coin. Nibwa. Say anka say ekoye ni. Afi na amanfo ehwe omujapade ye kosuhwe. Na ye hu bibi. Ansa na ye ade e be prevent de e beba enim. Ye dwi ko etiri no. Ye me ya no say who say up to now. Ade e say and then how many days? How many days in it?
I'm there bro na ochi.
What say?
E bro na ochi.
Present issue where the beer and see obi wa muju ye kokku present issue omukundole we di ne ka ye ni mu enti ase no omuba na omu toilet saberu obi wa buti na ekun ntem a presidency credibility be na omu pe wonu ha ana mami ka assembly show ni bo regions bi ukai say anka region bia ni body o anka attention we na ombenya regions bi Ghana anka sa regions ni na we etu omu a anka sa attention we na ombenya e ka samu a omu pese muti obi beba ba gidi ma attention ya menu cafe. And I know if voter NPP and benefit from voter region. That is why. I'm going to tax. Am I buying? Niboa. Nefa, Niboa.
Mutia tax.
Ma buying.
Mutia.
Now the Tina BBC at 2 or more from the government, TDB, now the more few. I'm in charge of Sushi, Obian Kahuasen. Nefa. Nankupone enfa Ghana CBD papa my wife.
Mama na wasi Sakura say onso friend na ochire wadwene wojumadi ni sianko. Good afternoon. Udini ba bia frefi.
Hello.
Yes sir.
Ohini popo na Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah.
Tutu bachi omientio. Good afternoon. Tutu bachi. ya hwere Totopachi ho nti misire mo fa nchen eye Totopachi otemenka say ya hwere no ho hello Totopachi. Hello.
Oh, na we.
O kasa no ayeram from kasa no ayeram from.
The kana nanum kunya senka we sa na wumi aso yi mi free so anka ansha grada the boy we.
Totopachi me nti wadaroma.
That's it. Ohiri ma me fa aseda PC ma wo ene Papa Max Obojuma. Me sire na nya do mo fa hu emene kase. Asem no kan se de ese. They say if you say penny said yes, say editor one fan to what ammunition. Or in winning baby. Mamma and Carbo wait to end to end this mabuni name. I remember some so Kejua. December 16. Sorry, November 16. Yadako first a clean up exercise. Our yadi in a papa ni munyam for John Dramani Mahama. A stream sejata, ni fi in Peswaso. The environment ye ko clean ho me maseme sekan na maseme soso obi sino aso na on sino kuma na ye kwa koye clean up exercise
akuma ade ogwa akobu nua ho akuma ogwa akobu nua
nfie be ensoni obi anye clean up exercise ho nti ho fugata choki ye be kwa kododo ye be bu nua ye be fini flower nti obia enye na ne niema ready eyen kaibo a ewo hono no ohini sefa woni bibi yen votarians ye de ye no ye ntiso dogo bi no be ene ya fa ye kente akosesa sempropro a sanke ye ba no adebomu a anase nyankopon adebomu a anka ye te sensiu mu nam insurance na woni say obi botayen say oye we e di atore ya se dia e manipa no due ne mane kafra ye tieni eye mfom so ayaye so onyankopon ache ye nature e pa cho oyin se fa so ni voter region ye
many voter region
very well one nature ye ka se nature nyankopon adebo mu eniama eni papa on se nia wadu odi bi adum voter region me pa cho ye tu dim penny semda oyin se fa me ma 40 years o me tu dim penny semda se asio empo ye free asio mu epunie ye first lagoons ni and the lakes ni no me tu da se asio afa voter region da me pa cho ko aka sim na check na ma me feedback say e no kre ana say e tro e na mi bi scientist adia e pa ni sen ye no ani sen ye kra ni hin na afa di nkwanta yira yin e di asem na asie
no tie e pa ho adaben wo happy 98.9
even though you free you no ye things you ni finfini ye ni nsuo ye na se ne de asini na se sankanye se obi anyansafo etu anamo se yenkwane ani voter for framantem for nkosu na oman pani a yato aba yiu se ejitax ayenyi voter free mu na yato aba yiu no wo se obedu at 12 o'clock kobo 4 me pacho hane dan ena nka kufuado ekwa nkondruye na winim enye obi na ye bibi do kum ni na nchia najo ene wanya tofo oyini se family yetu na no na okasembi me Totopachi me te se dua mi sinsuo mu minisrawo na ni ose oni mi bedi no onkra na no no kra ya no asa no oni mi edi oyini me enye me pe se me ba ba attack obi personally na mum me ba ye di tie hia bua ti asem no na ehia me bua
Mate Totopachi mame na wase mame na wase Totopachi me da se se onso friend na ochire wa adwene wo dwumadi ni so good afternoon how do you baby Afrifi
Yefa
yes sir
mpacho mechia wa wie won te say
mejo so na onso
aha mo waya de nyame aye na fam de akawo eni APFM ni na Kufuado di amba ya boa me na wo bibi kan ho
se wa kan asem ana pese mamu aye
seni di aba kan so obi a o okay eni me ya ma on na wa seni bibi won na nka maje
Opani, me chairman to Sweden, or need this year. Or similar fast da, and from all the medias, I nra, to by a boy, Emma, yeah, Amadu Torik Adua. On any executives, Omuda National, Region, Constituency, Branch Executives, any advertisers buy in Nara, Omomia and MPP NDC, will be there or buy or so on that will be Piazzi, on any executives and the Piazzi in Yamisho BBA. Na me kami MP omo MPP fo agya to me say oba no Felix na koyo enura who the MPP former chairman or see incoming MP Felix na koyo na che say why pisu na che so nyame ehira no opani eya na areho a tifim enti se fa mi bi so dam ya omo tum ya omo bie yi ebu a ekọ gudu esen kofu yi eti mi bi so senti se ekono saa na eye saa no na ka ebia omoto mo kakra kra eno nso ka mo akakra Sefa
omo say baby ansuo na duru no eye a matter of say ye sigina ya ka say oh ye pese e ma dam no a e ma ye nyina mo nkane no esei anase ye bebie nsuo no ama ensuo no akọ
Sefai
be ba tomitie
dia metie me kira sie kakra ne se me mfa nse ke ebia enura ana omu bie ye no ebu faso yi enkade akire no ko omo nto kakra nanka ebia ne foreign day no enko mo se bie
so omu bie no kakra nya ze omu bie no damu no nyinaa se nsuo no free
omu bie no kakra mponi ana abu afa nkofo so sei no
me ba to an
ani empanifo wo ho nyina wote ye omadi
first time one my adwene nie
see you ade me no I am in no nya adwene ho
I don't tell me nya adwene kra
se ba ya menye sa se fa see you omadi na me nwanwa wotu wo se ene ya bona na kufo do tuja ama na watimi akọ a Ghana for ye damasi for the first time at when Chamasia na kufo do atimi akọ ho ni obeka water region ya you almost see a baby tiger de bia
but anya tiger de be tidal waves tidal waves aswotia ebobro so
aha the tree na me pa anya
aswotia ebobro so
nkofo so ese nkofo na kufo do antimi ankafa ba kompo amosuda ye tu ni nan ansi ho ye ko ye nuanu e wa apieti aye tisi ho a nkofo wu ya dan bubu na kufo do antimi ankoho da kompo kenye si wo western region na kufo do antimi tu ni nan ansi ho akwanhia si wo central region kwan so ahoro mienu enipa obense almost 100 wui na kufo do antimi amoso kenye si wo kintampo kwan so enipa be 50 na kufo do antimi amoso we trust na kufo do ye bad leader no wo mini Ghana for ho onu sikadie last make us a chrono na obusam some evidence way kede ni suppose omu ye sika no be akogwa burochire enya me na meka na de Japan wo ya MPP ni na wo ka mo ayo mo ko yiwu omo presidential what say yo mo ko wo ka hu bi wo so omu ye sika no omu ye akogwa burochire MPP for the evidence be bi na abe
mate mamena wase ene de one my adwene yanko good afternoon ni ba bia frefi
Onimonyam Sefah-Danquah
aban abobi yanko
Mikasa free ashama zenu
ho ekwanfo mu president
de ye nu se akwan e wa fiti ashama eba zenu de enya ade aban we obeye na waye na dwin so obeye amaye nti yankasa mpo ye ni dan so demonstration no ye besa ye biom ye beye omutia afa omutia ye bekoso aya akotitama akwan no beye amaye onimonyafo
aban mientio
ewia we sule papa na wo ba bebo na basu na president Akufo-Addo no up to now on tu ni 90 o Sefah mebua
onuru hoye menim so nam kwan so dia
onko ho anya so ondu ye onko ho
dabi o entia ye nya ne se onya nru ho ye entia bia na nam kwan so
tambe no bedru ho
patro no de menka ne operations team no ho ntimi nkyere
la
ebia Evans amihire no wo ha o na betimi akyere
Sefa asemuna na waka no chief executive no oda ho no but this time kura ntese papa no oda so tira na konya so oh abai we no na mi bra so le beka e abai we ade ofo aso ani boni ade a ebekweti opposition no enu na nani da so Sefa mi bra toto pachi beka asem o si 16th ye nyina ya bua ya hu ya kwa ye juma wo president Mahama office wo me de me sika mienu ma sen ya no dada ya me ya duma me sire me ba so a me so me the boy
aban abobi
yes
to da bia wonzo man no man ye ya ne nkan kro ne ya hwio enti to da bia sa ne ma sei ne mom ye nyai look enti sekan no na wode kwa akodo eye former president Mahama ne office wo no
Sefa ya clean up exercise wo
clean up exercise enemre mu a eye handheld mower ewo ho ene de keke ho no sekan e na wode kwa akodo
Sefa ye duru ho na sanfie bi wo ha ye dide na ebetu Sefa gota na ewu edida ho no ede na ye pictures ni ade nyina ye de ko ye ko
na de mo ko e gota foforo
wuti dai
moko egota foforo na wakota mpeka
ye kwa gota mu etoku wo nyina fiti enye na nim ho nko ye fiti ho num nyina bakwa no
yo mate
etinu Sefa ye media me ba u ba fa uni abra media me boys be ye 20 na beba nyina me pesika momo bo ba do eni aso nti 16 no de anopotututu awmachi na ho nti Sefa ye kanyina ni se abai legacy ben fa na nanado o jatu ama onu akata no eni ni party for papa we ya ba be say o manu ye ka onu akata po adi atumu se o manu the next president obeba na obaba ye o manu ye nti menim de ti akolas ni bi ba omuda so gbo papa we ya ba so Sefa wadaruma danu mi di tuwanim aye tanka honest no Sefa sanafo no ye besre MPA ni energy ministry onu omo hwe na sa sanafo na enye omo adwuma ni se obuba bedi Ghana fo adwuma ye o Sefa ye ba beti kuo bi a ta kuo a ye ba beti no ye di ba bebo Ghana ni bia odija anowa owa akonya se wo so odija wo mawe mu ye ba be ye abebo kuo ketie pa e di atai sa Ghana fo leti obi biala wo ye fori na wo ye wadun se obuba bedi Ghana ni adwuma de ye ba tu sisa if your mind ya minka ho
aban ye wo eye investment laws ewo man mu and I am quite optimistic say onyane ba na enhihye a egu ho se ebi a wufra ma no ne na wo bo man mu aba be bi adwuma se wantimi ani enhihye ne so a emra ene udi enti momye mfa mra kwan so na yene eye nyonkonum a wo nso mu fira ma no ne oba man mu eba be bi enwuma no yene omo entena asomdwie mu me de mempene se obehwe na yakwa akoto anamon bi na ekowi akire no na nka omo firi amanone omo wo opepa bi se omo disika ba be hye oman enwuma hodo mu ya biebie mu ama amanfo anya biaye no bohwe na ka omo hye ema omo nye omo adwene se won betimi dium sika ba be hye oman no mu bio ti aya anamonto bi wo ha yetu a yenhwe ne yie ensem bi banso a na ye pemu nkyiremu a yenya ntoboase na yenyi mu nkyiremu ansa ne ahyase aka ho zem. Good afternoon, Odini be bia free.
Afternoon, Sefa.
Yes, sir.
Na ya kasa fite.
Na ya tabora mpacho mpomboko de.
Obo ade no mpa ebo TV bi ekoyi.
Na ya mpacho minti.
So me phone ye by we are metro nkomo kakra.
Me mpacho you mate.
Ma me mo abaso. O bo adwuma papa nyankopon hirawo. Na menchia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, incoming president, mechiano. Na Yewura Nana Dankwa Kufuor mechiano. Sefa eya na me ya se minua aban ya okasa ko sisi ayi. Sefa yedi ya ho nkomo pa o. Onya kwantu a obetu. bitan sɛ akwantu na unya a obetu no ɔkɔ a ɔde adwuma befiri akɔ ana Japan ene dana kuma so unya Japan obeko stay bisan sɛ ɔkɔ hɔ no a adwuma die nti a ɔma na kɔ ɔnya adwuma na ɔkɔtae na Japan hɔ ne hɔ yɛ de kuro enti sɛ obi a China ni na sɛ ɔde nhyehyɛ pa egu na akɔ mu ba na obebi adwuma bi wɔ ha ama Ghana fo bi anya bi aya me megin sɛ nya de bɔne because yɛn so presi ɛbɛkɔ burɔfo ni kurom akonya akɔpɛ adwuma yɛ because wo kɔ na adwuma na akɔpɛ wo mfa adwuma mfiri ha nkɔ enti sɛ nhyehyɛ bi ba sɛ ne na se fa wo ka no ne yɛn ti ase a yɛsrɛ yɛn pinkyɛn yɛn panifoɔ no ne yɛn yɛn ayi mfiri wɔn hɔ na second ɔka na akwan minyi ni sɛ NDC ni bɛba radio so bɛka ɛkwan asɛm because yɛwura mahama ɛka so a yɛde wo Ghana kwan nyinaa enti yɛwura mahama ka sɛ woyɛ politics a wodi ntrɔ kakra na waka nti ebi no yɛwura mahama bɛka kyerɛ yɛ ana ɛna sɛ fa nsuo na ɛyiri yɛ nnuan voter wigi for yɛwura mahama kɔ
Bachan wako.
Ɔkɔ yɛ nsuo no ɛgya itwa ana nsuo no yɛwura mahama kɔ yɛ nsuo no ɛgya yiri
Nsuo no nya itwa.
But Sefa BBC a swati ase sɛbi yɛn aka fom kura sɛbi yɛ papa ɛtɔ kura na wɔ kwantu mu a wo yɛ wo boaboa ho kura nsa na wakɔ ɛnyɛ sɛ wote yɛ ano wa ma kɛnkɛn so sɛ o bibi ati nti wo kɔ swati ase yɛ sɛ pani dua mante di ɔyɛ Ghana man pani yɛ pani no o tu anamo bi ɛso ho sɛ wei atoto na kwan mu ansa na ɔbɛkɔ ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔte yɛ so afa voter region na ne nsa pan poa na ɔkɔ hɔ swati ase nti yɛ bɛsrɛ mo ba se na Ghana se yɛbra mahama na sɛbi o pirama no ɔno wɔbɛdi akonnwa yi bi wɔn ho kotoku amfa koro wanhyɛ mu enti wo pirama no sɛ ɔmmra ɛdeɛ na ɔba bɛyɛ de aboa wo me de sɛ fa me da bia meka wo me se anyanya kramato aba from 90s adodankɔ kufu adomanya no ho mfasoɔ me wɔfa bi free education a ɔde baayɛ no me wɔfa ase bi anya bi akɔ me ba bi anya bi akɔ bisa ho sɛ yɛwura mahama baayɛ no ɛdeɛ na ɔbɛyɛ ɛboa me no mmienu tum sɔ na ɔde bɛsɛe me no adwuma me wedding machine 5 yɛwura mahama time ɛsɛe yɛ ɔnam wɔfa ne ho adi ɛnɛ wɔ so ɔsan aba ɛdeɛ na ɔba bɛyɛ fine NDC foɔ bɔ ɔmo sɛ ahokyerɛ ba fine ɛme dɛsɛ adodankɔ kuku ado agye atum sɛ ahokyerɛ aba ahokyerɛ aba yɛto aba ma yɛwura mahama ɔno na di NDC party n'anim ebi a me ba sefa no nsɛnkyerɛfoɔ me ba metua mo ka anaa Ghanafoɔ yi ahokyerɛ aba me ba mɛtɔ na ama mo anaa patrol na ɛdu sɛ ni me ba ma bɛte so ɛno na Ghanafoɔ pa hwɛ o ɛnyɛ sɛ woba na wobɛka sɛ NDC ni adwene sɛ Ghana ni complain sɛ ne ho akyerɛ na kyɛ wokɔto aba ma NDC ɛso message men na wodi gu na akɔma bɛsi ahokyerɛ na no
Nana ya maame na wase sɛ onso frɛ na wo kyerɛ wadwene ɛwɔ dwumadie nso Nana ya with all due respect sɛ mampanyi sɛ yansekyere anka no kra nkyerɛ yɛ ho a ɛbɛyɛ di aman mampani yɛ abɔ memfi taduku nti atoro nkyɛm ɛto Ghanafoɔ a yɛnhunu mampanyi ho keka no yie me sa timu bio me se atoro nkyɛm ɛto Ghanafoɔ a yɛnhunu mampanyi ho keka no yie. And this NPP for NDC for will bear witness to this one. We nye busremuka. Tell me any of the disasters I see or Maima from 2021 up until now. I will share the hunu se mampanyi na Kwadwo Akufo-Addo. Ono ankasa esimu pam. Menka se nyina na wo so okoye bibi. But for the show of care, se o kyerɛ se mu eye nipa mo to aba maame na bibi atɔkye ɛwɔ ha. Ama mo akɔ ahohiahia mu. Papa panyi a me wo man yi mu, me na medi kan. Ɛwɔ se metimi ba. Na me bɛka bibi kyerɛ mo ana se me ne mo tena se ɛka awerɛkyekyerɛ sem kakra bi ɛde kyerɛ mo. Ɛfɛ. Good afternoon. How do you baby Afrifi?
Sifa.
Yes sir.
Awie nyame asomdwe enkan.
Nana nyame asomdwe enkan so.
Sifa awie medi ho yaw kakra.
Pacho Miti Wadaroma.
If I Ghana ha, you were embra or Ghana ha. And I want embra swa elbow Ghana a good before a whole bang, and I'm a boy.
Pacho Sape Pepe na Mekai, and I'm a boy.
Nani, na Ghana for Nigeria for Nigeria for a June because a new was on the shop from oh, so and I'm a boy.
Him said we have a challenge with that particular law because there is an ECOWAS convention. People from within the ECOWAS sub-region can do some of these petty trading in some of these regions. So, sir.
Now, if ECOWAS, Nigeria for count.
Na Niger, however, Niger ni ECOWAS.
Niger for ECOWAS.
Niger for ECOWAS. Liberia for count. Nyantuwase. Let's educate ourselves. ECOWAS is made up of 15 countries. Pacho Tiemi. Pacho, Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, Gambia, and Cabo Verde. You Pacho, you must
say Ghana ni etukwezi akọ Ivory Coast. Atetia obefamu hono. Ase ufi America and Ivory Coast war. Ndina yekuwa say yegene kuwa for hot. Sefa meme ye driver ta China for tanka na ye kan wasem no. Sefa ye tan say obi fi amano me bie go Ghana how. Asem ni say who you falling now. Ubetime abebie oil refinery wa ha ma wa refinery oil no. Na tankers na abetwe oil so dia ko destination there. So did you see NCR Kotema? If you have a Kumas in there, and yet Ghana for now was almost a tanker some years, Jumano. I know, and you're foreigner, and I was auto by it. Senya Cantamanto for almost up as the old China for Nigeria for a Majin with one and your Cantamanto. Sana tanker owners also album with one home by one as a Ghana for Ajuma.
Mamin Busau. Tankers na abano. Can you tell me for a fact, set China for any Bible driver tankers no?
Tankers na abano. And yet, China for any driver tankers na abano.
That company no Nyantubuase. Company no a crack. That be me so awesome. Company no a de tankers na a buy no. A company bear.
Company,
a wholly owned Ghanaian company, and I say a partnership between a Chinese and a Ghanaian.
Sent you a China company. Minister Ghana be share woman so ni shares and the minister idea.
And nothing me say wahu and some be bar. Yenyan to boasie. Emiam pentem en yinten.
The Bawaka was empty. Stores now. China for Nigeria for baby or country to do no. None of the for any stores inside. None for your store and store sales guest out shop inside. And I got for someone just segment of to do Cantamantono. The bar. And the other I said, as a baby, young person on it, not a baby, a man quiet. Ghana for the tankers. Ghana tanker was the tankers. I'm on what you said, Mano. The one thing, make it Kia Media, Mano. Never yet. And you are foreigners met a message when I mean, got the Fiana. Some of the
China. Some me Busano. Unya Mwayo. There were investment laws. If you want to establish a company, you were mra etre. A choir bet me a faso as a foreigner to open your company. So bet me a beer wedge man or my moha. Nyantubuase. Me and share the kakra. Dear kind say, Yemusia who say, Emra Bay and a company no atwo, so the tankers abo memo, Emra at 1 day.
The bar, Emra want to say, as a foreigner, dear MP, look at the amount, MPA. Actually, the mom will say, "Thank you from Diabano. Only staff was only thank you very much. Amma, Yanya Ampia, ɔno do ɔtɔn ne man ɛde ama wɔwɔ ndu ɛyɛ sɛ yi sɛ ɔno ɛkɔgya yɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ne dea Ghana ha yɛte Ghana ha ɛna Ghanafoɔ agye birth ɛma foreigners Ghanafoɔ agye passport ɛde ma foreigners ɔyɛ Ghana ni ɛde sɛfa nso wuwuyɛ.
Nana Mamena wase Nana Mwako, thank you. The conversation gets interesting when questions are asked. Ed, Yanko, good afternoon. Didn't baby Afrifi.
What to say?
Ejaosu mpacho mienti wadaro.
Many time on a modern conversation, say I had it. Now, the company be Baby Juma or Ghana. Institution then on I'm with you.
Also institution ban and on your musia and on your mudi hunkomo.
Yeah, Ghana for we are China, we are Ghana. Now the company be Ghana, and I know what class is.
There are a number of institutions and other organizations. Young fan say you were a year Ghana investment a year is it GIPA? Investment Promotion Authority meboa. Omo ewo ho. Apart from that, under Ministry of Trade and Industries. Under Ministry of Trade and Industries. Apart from that, uko the obibesi register ho say o kwa register a company no. And also they will insist and ensure say the minimum capital requirement sika was se wunya as a foreign entity no wenya and sakranza na certificate amount.
I think yes, I'm money now can be free.
But you say oye ma hwan we ye mra e wo ho enye eye alantermante asem.
Okay, mama dey ben ka for munia. If you ya aba ho a e bi since when me bi me mo tell you this course ni na e bi mo your course o me ni I'm okay. But who munia bi because how many times? 10 years, you didn't have any time. I did another call, yes, because now, you hear actually do MPP paying to power or not. Some of our country or stop we need to be by single person. Now, who's I do work? I said, you did America said, but then it is sure yet. Yes, I'm about 5,000 was 1,000 at Nkrobi. It was one go with a cane. I don't know a property. You know much will keep that. Did I make it? I said, well, you could have one I like it. But I know what was all like. And you know,
Ejawusu edanu esi hono. Edanu esi hono. Se only a year engineers edin komo a the omo katro ne say a dino is not fit for purpose. The omo kanano. Dientia omo kanie.